From the home of the Mariners since 1999, we're inside Safeco Field here in Seattle. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one. It's one of baseball's. Stepping into the box, number 4. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder.
First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Number 4 goes down for the first out of the game. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Hard liner to center field. Gordon will get there, and he puts it away to digging in. D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder, D. Gordon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. That's lifted the other way out to left. Here comes Upton. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty and set to go now to the shortstop, Ben Zobrist. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Digging in now for the Mariners, Robinson Cano. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. This is pulled into right, into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. In now the Mariners DH, Nelson Cruz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the inning. Here's Justin Upton now. The head-to-head history with King Felix. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different types of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Zach Cozart is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Behind 0-2 now. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone, and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Batting six, first baseman, Luis Valbuena.
First delivery to him on the way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that.
Here's the pitch. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Nino, he was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
Number 3, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Zunino, a native Floridian, is looking like a near lock at this point to make the All-Star game this year. He's currently the leading vote getter in the league at catcher.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think All-Star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Josh Reddick. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Lifted the other way out to left center. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for out number 2. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, hitting at an even .220 on the year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lined into right, a base hit. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Dan Vogelbach, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready now for L.A. Ian Kinsler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's just 2 for 9. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And he throws it away.
No, he's safe.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 4. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Haniger. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. From the stretch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. There to play it is Zobrist. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Reddick looks up. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Upton. He singled his last time up. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Upton, or simply J-Up, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Digging in to try it again, Zach Kozar, 0 for 1 here in the early going. No balls and 1 strike. And Kozar even in the count at 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Cano fields it cleanly. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. And once again, D. Gordon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
So 1-1 home. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. Here's Ben Zobrist now. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Gordon leads off second with nobody out. A throw behind the runner at second. Don't want to forget about him. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Two pitch is fouled away. Runner at third here, nobody out. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set and the pitch. Fouled away. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though. as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Here now is Mike Zunino looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Hard hit ball to short. A dive and he knocks it down. A throw to the plate. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
The left fielder, number 25, Josh Reddick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to short. This could be two. Kinsler for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is ready for another chance. Luis Valbuena. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Under it here is Seager to make the play. One gone. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Reddick will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
A ball and two strikes now. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
That's a ball.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
We're at the count 2-2.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. Next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take it deep.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So coming to the plate, Dan Vogelbach. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A wave and a miss.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
He throws him on the fastball there. Dan Vogelback becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch on its way. Soft liner to the left side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So Ben Zobrist will bat this inning following the 2-out hit. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Now batting, shortstop, Ben Zobrist.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Another look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Once more, a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch outside, the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Line drive to center field. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Angels, Martin Maldonado reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Here's a little chopper up the middle. A bare hand play by Cano. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Number 4.
In there, and it's 0-1.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Ready for another shot now. Andrelton Simmons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There's Cano. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Cano, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Maldonado over to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track. Ready once again, Mike Zunino. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Takes a knee-high fastball. Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
There's ball 4. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. On the ground to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Third baseman number 50.
Stepping up now, Kyle Seager. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another chance? Justin Upton. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
0-1's the count.
Upton in a hole. 0-2 the count to him. Cano with it at second. Right to him. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Zach Cozart. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Cozart is off at first with 2 away. This is in the air to left field. Reddick coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
First delivery to him on the way. The high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Tapped down the line, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Dan Vogelbach. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Fouled off. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Number 9.
Here's D. Gordon now. Last time through was a base hit. From the belt, the pitch. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be two. Scooped up. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Two gone now in the Mariners' sixth. And set to go now to the shortstop, Ben Zobrist. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-1 home. He pulls this one into right. Number 4 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's Cano now at second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. On a rope to the second baseman. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Number 4.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired.
7th inning stretch. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center. Trout patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Zunino. It was a walk in his last trip. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Loud contact off the bat of Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Reddick is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Upton on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, Kyle Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nick Vincent been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50. Nick.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to be a base hit, so a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Justin Upton now. His career history with Nick Vincent, he's gone just 2 for 13. He also has 1 home run. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little different.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting. Third base.
First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels.
Now at the plate, Mitch Henniger. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. From the stretch. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. Simmons to his left. He's there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Dan Vogelbach is next. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Garrett Cooper will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And here's Luis Valbuena now. His career history with Nick Vincent, he's 1 for 3. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Another 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Riding in once again, Ian Kinsler. He was a ground out victim last time up. 1-0 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard down the right field line. But foul. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jeffrey Martek. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Blake Wood comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Here's Ben Zobrist now. His head-to-head line against Blake Wood. He's got a batting average of .444. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. Next for Seattle, Robinson Cano. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Cano waits on the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Nope. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Here's Nelson Cruz now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Valbuena is under it, and no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. His career history with Nick Vincent, batting at an even .400. Miguel Gonzalez takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1.
Nope,
slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, number 4. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. In now for the Angels, Andrelton Simmons. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Henniger is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. In prior meetings with Miguel Gonzalez, he's got 3 base hits in 22 tries. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. 0-1 the count. This is skied into short left center. Gordon is in pursuit. And that ends the inning. Jim Johnson comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Shot on the ground is short. Simmons has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. Shoots this one over to first. There is Valbuena, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. His lifetime numbers against Jim Johnson. He's 5 for 7. He's taken him deep once. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
The next 3-2. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Taken in by Kinsler. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Zach Kozar. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reddick has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Luis Valbuena now. In prior meetings with Miguel Gonzalez, not a lot of success. 0 for 12. And they start him out away with a cold strike. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gordon looks up, and they have taken the lead. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Blake Parker gets in, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home. Riding in once again, Mitch Haniger. First offering on its way. Lined hard to center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Cooper. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Kinsler for one. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Gordon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Grounded to the right. Kinsler's got it. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
For the Mariners, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jim Johnson. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Miguel Gonzalez. He falls to 4 innings. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.